Hello, fellow crafters and spooky season enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel. And you know, I can't resist sharing this new paper collection that I designed for Paper Phenomenon, especially when it's time to get our Halloween craft on. And today I have a trick or maybe a treat to share with you. So this, my friends, is a brand new paper collection, and it's called Enchanted Shadows. If you're a fan of vintage vibes, deep, moody colors, and just a touch of delightful fright, you're going to love this. So let's dive in and see what sinister treasures we can unearth. So, first off, let's talk about the vibe. This isn't your neon orange and purple cutesy Halloween paper collection. This is old world apothecary haunted mansion kind of spooky, okay? So look at this gorgeous deep moss background, that diamond tufting with the spider webs on the corners, and it just gives me all the haunted library gothic parlor feels. It's a perfect distressed backdrop for a vintage Halloween photo. I mean, can you see a black and white portrait sitting right in the middle of this? I mean, I absolutely can. And then we have this whole field of jack-o'-lanterns. I love the mixed traditional of orange and those gorgeous moody black and white stripes, and checkered pumpkins. I mean, this is just so stinking cute. The paper is busy, but it's fun, and it's going to make a perfect border or layer underneath a photo mat. So which pumpkin is your favorite? Mine is kind of the one with the scary looking teeth. And I know that Tiffany McGill, Crafted Like a Boss, is probably like going, eeks, I don't like this. She doesn't like anything scary. So anyway, so let's go ahead and go to the next page, right? And I'm going to show you a different one on the opposite side of this one in a second. So this one is with all the classic Halloween tropes: witches, ghosts, monsters, Salem witch trials, all spelled out in this cool vintage typewriter font. This is an incredible background paper for someone who loves to do fussy cutting, create little collages. You don't need a title for your layout. It's all right here. Okay. Then we have on the back here. So now this one is where the apothecary vibes really shine. The distressed mustard and brown background with the moss and the faded flowers is so beautiful and haunting. And check out this poison liniment bottle, okay? I think that's really cool. This little bottle label right here. It's, you know, you could cut out the skeleton. It's just begging to be a focal point of a card or a scrapbook page about a costume party. It's a perfect mix of beautiful and macabre. I'm sorry. I just got a weird text. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes my son stresses me out. Okay. Anyway, so let's go back to this one. So I absolutely love this kind of like grungy plaid, right? With all the, you know, Halloween colors in here, your purple, green, you know, orange, right? And then this one is really fun. You have your palm reader and all kind of stars, and you kind of have this damask background, these spooky like witch books, but not too spooky, right? So you have like a feather fountain pen and all this kind of in there. You got the little happy Halloween writing. You have this really fun skeleton bow that I added in here on a paper clip. And what I like about this one is you could literally just lay your photo right on top and bada bing, bada boom, or you can fussy cut around here and, you know, slide the photo in. It's up to you, right? Or you could cut this out and use this for a card. I mean, perfect. So this was another one. This was kind of like what I call like, you know, where I used some like Halloween stamps, and then I used all the typical Halloween words like dusty pages, fright and folly, baddie, ghost story, hollowed eyes, you know, all the kind of spooky words in here. And I really wanted to kind of use a black background and then use this like really creepy neon vibe, right? So I thought that was a lot of fun. And then this one is another fun like large focal page where you can go ahead and just, you know, add photos right on top. We have lots of layering pages. So I'm going to just kind of go through some of these, right? So I did the pumpkins again. This time I added a more grunge vibe around here, kind of like a torn jeans, right? And did the black and white version of the pumpkins. And then this time we have the plaid again, but we have like these ink splatters everywhere, right? So I thought these were really fun. You know, we just have your typical layering page, or this could be a big layout, and then you can add on top of that. Now remember, this is the 8x8 collection. I'm going to go over the prices in just a few minutes, but we'll do that at the end. But let's just go through these really quickly. Again, we got more grunge. We have the vintage library, you know, vibe going on. We got some spooky scullies, you know, your typical like Starry Night in the background kind of, and like a confetti, right? And then we have the spider webs. Again, we have our spooky moths. Love this one, October 31. Lots and lots of fun things. We have our grunge stripes. Another grunge polka dots. And then here I just went ahead and left the page as is without the frame on it, right? This is another one of my favorites right here. You got all your spooky words in the background, magic. And again, this is kind of like another layout that you can use, and you can add a photo in here. It would be a smaller one, but if you have the 12 by 12, you don't have to worry about that, right? Again, oh, this one is another one of my favorites. I decided to layer all the spooky bottle seals, right? A werewolf, apothecary, raven's curse, rotten pumpkin juice, you know, all your spookies, right? Some of these are repeats, but then again, this was really fun. I did this kind of like hand-drawn stars and, you know, again, with that electric green. Just thought it was really fun. This time we have kind of like this white stamp background, and then we have some graph paper behind it in orange and black. So all your Halloween colors. I'm just going to go through these really quick. We got some spooky green spiders. Oh, we got another vintage, like really stressed out newspaper. Then I did this one in orange as well. Then I did our stripes with the grunge around it. Kind of love this kind of like damask look, but it has like pumpkins and bats in it and ghosties. Got some stripes, some vintage spooky writing. Let me see. I'm going to try to see. Here's another one, kind of like a music sheet with lots of distress and kind of like a damask print in there. Then we have the spooky cobweb, but this time with kind of like a yellow gold look. Okay, now we're getting into some of the ephemera, right? So a lot of these are going to be repeats, but this is where we get into the ephemera, the leaves and the pumpkins. We have some like dripping glitter and orange. Love that. Then we have a like vintage photo frame, you know, some little lollipops, witch's broom, you know, all the things that you need to do. Like you could do a small little banner on your front cover or on the inside. I've been kind of doing what Kathy does now, where I don't really like layer the front of the book as much as I used to, because, you know, really all the fun stuff is going on the inside, and then I can line them up on the bookshelf without having anything get, you know, torn off or ripped or whatever. So this was really fun to create for you. We did haunted house, haunted airmail, frights and delights, haunted night, monster mash. You know, we have like some tickets in here, and I loved adding in all these places where you have like date and details. I don't know if you can see that, but, you know, just so you can put your date and details, all the kind of information that you can write down, lots of little journaling spots. Hey, pumpkin. I'm not going to like flip them over because pretty much these were repeat designs, you know, but we wanted you to have a background on here. Grave danger, web weaver, phantom glow, black cat, potions. This is one of my favorites right here. I wanted to add in where it's like spooky and it has all the numbers for the month, 31 days, right? So like say you have a photo and it happened on a particular day, like on the 7th per se, then you can go ahead and use that as a layering thing, right? On top of the photo or just underneath or something like that. Trick or treat this day. Fun little envelopes. I did lots of different scary looking spooky stamps for your envelopes. I had a lot of fun making these postcards. Some little important facts on here. So I kind of Googled the spookiest addresses. And so the one I got in Florida was the St. Augustine Lighthouse. The other one is the Hotel Monteleone in New Orleans. And the other one is Vlad, Vlad II, Dracula, right? And this is the address to his castle. So I thought that was a lot of fun. Again, we have some more envelopes and tags. Oh, this is a new one. Hold on. Are there any other new ones on here? Yes, I love having chevron. Again, we have like a haunted window, some feathers, boo, pumpkin, spooky looking butterfly. Again, photos, eat, drink, and be scary. Then we have our calendar that I did for you. I did my flashcard for October 31. I did some vintage buttons, some vintage paper clips. Again, you can make a paper clip with the butterflies. Now, Kathy had me create these little tabs for you. And so that was a lot of fun. This is a love spell right here, so nothing too scary. And then this is kind of like a tag, a toe tag. It's really what it is. It's a City of New York toe tag. Then we have some more washi tape with some words on there. Let's see. So that's a repeat. Let's see. So, oh, here we go. So we have kind of like our potion bottles, and I left this blank so you could add on whatever you want here. We have some pumpkins, and again, these are the mirror images so that you can turn them into paper clips, right? So we have like this scary, gross looking sign with some pumpkins on there. Lots of fun. I'm sorry this is going on longer than I expected. So anyway, again, we have some more moss. We have Lucky 13. We have a paper clip that I redid with like the 31 on it. So that was a lot of fun. Lots of butterflies and moss. Creepy little guy here. And actually, I created a frame, a specimen frame. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Oh, so I did it twice. So you have this. You can make this a specimen frame, use some acetate, put some glitter in there, and then you can back this up. And so I thought that would be really fun. And then I put some little words that you can use on your specimen things like skeleton, moth, butterfly, etc. Okay, got some film strips that you can add some photos in or some words in, whatever you want to do. Right, we got some more potion bottles and some creepy envelopes that I created. We got, spider webs, moons, candled skeletons, this creepy, scary looking dude. And, I did 2 of these so that you could use one on the cover if you wanted to. You could use one on a card, whatever you want to do. This was really fun. I kind of did like the button boo, right? And I just connected it all together. So you can just cut that out. Again, broomsticks, witches hats, more stamps, crystal ball. I mean, everything is in here, guys. And then now this would normally be your 3x4 cards, right? 10 things I love about Halloween at the moment. And you can add the date, lots of journaling, spooktacular day with the date again. I just found that putting the dates and all that stuff would be helpful for your all to, not y'all, not your all, no such thing. Y'all's journaling, right? And then we have like this year of, and you can put the year, and then it goes right to October, this day. You could even add a photo right there if you wanted to. So, and then we have some fun, creepy words that you can cut out. I mean, this is just never ending here. You got lots and lots of ephemera in here. I don't even know any company that adds that much in here. We got some faux washi, some more little cards, girls, trip, time to get wicked, most wonderful time of the season. Lots and lots to look at, guys. And, oh, I'm sorry, this is a new one too. Distressed wood page. See if there's anything else new on here that I don't recognize. Yeah, we got a couple of these. Let's see here. And then again, here's the frames again. So I wanted to be able to create a card if you wanted to, right? Some more ephemera. Got 2 of those. Let's see if this one has a different background. Yep. Okay, then this is actually a frame, but I wanted to use all the space up so you can just cut the little Scully out of here, okay, and the ghost and the bat, right? Here's another creepy stripes. And this is like the mirror image, just so you all know. So these are mirror images. Got it? And then this is really fun. Little creepy book with a little time watch, so you can kind of like layer all this on here, right? I think that's, oh, nope, it's not. Okay, then we have all our spooky words right here, right? And then I just thought this would be fun for you. 31, Happy Halloween, beware, hocus pocus. I am nude, I'll put a spell on you. But anyway, so I hope you all love this paper collection. It was so much fun to design. You can find this on Kathy's website. So again, this is the 8x8, and hold on, let me get my prices out here. So Enchanted Shadows 12x12, which I do not have and I regret buying it. I am going to buy it next time unless you guys have already purchased it, is $45.99. You can also get the 8x8, which is right here, which is $29.99. I believe there is close to 54 pages in here. You know what, let me hold on, guys. Let me put on pause real quick and I will. Okay, guys, I looked it up and it is 54 pages, okay? And mind you, I believe that the digital collection has even more pages because, you know, Kathy picks and chooses the ones that she wants printed, right? So I hope you all love this. Look at how thick that baby is. Oh my gosh. So again, it is $29.99 for the 12x12. I'm sorry, whoa, $45.99. I'm so crazy. Sorry. $45.99 for the 12x12. That is 54 pages. $29.99 for the 8x8. And then also there is a digital collection. And let me show you what I cut from the digital collection. And hopefully she added in another thing that I'll be showing you soon. But see, I made mine pretty small because how would I put this? So Cricut, I have a Cricut, and it only print and cut 6x9, right? And I went ahead and distressed mine already, but I just did this on simple 80-pound cardstock, and look at how cute these turned out, right? Now, mind you, I said I did mine smaller. This is because I'm making a banner with these, right? So I thought it would be a lot of fun. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful and fabulous day. I hope you guys get a chance to pick this up. I think you're going to love it. The paper is phenomenal. Like, you know, it's nice and thick. It's gorgeous. The collection, the colors are freaking amazing. Okay. Freaking bats. Okay. It's just, I'm freaking batty over it. Okay. I love Halloween. I'm obsessed with it. And that's why I put so much work into this collection. And I hope you all enjoy it. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye. Oops, one more thing. I forgot to ask you. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite page. And again, do you think I got everything in here? Because I feel like I did, but you know, next time let me know what you'd like to see in a Halloween collection. All right. Y'all have a great day.